Is clear, okay, Al?
Okay, are we recording?
Yes.
All right, so hey guys, we're recording. Wow, live. Coming to you direct from Plano, Texas. It's Saturday Night Live. No. It's Monday Night Live. Hey guys, welcome to the call. This is like crazy. You can hear me, I can't hear you. So tonight we're continuing though, we're not gonna stop, we're continuing our amazing series on our P.I.E coaching, having a positive income experience for yourselves and everybody that you bring to team. And tonight is very special because it's an area of conversation that I think we all need to expand and get more comfortable with, and that is keeping that pipeline absolutely full and engaged. And so we're going to turn it over to Nicole. Nicole has a couple thoughts. We're going to watch the video, and then after the video, if I can engage in conversation with Nicole, that will be wonderful. If I can, that'd be wonderful too. All right, so take it away, honey.
Okay, guys, I'm excited to share this part of the video with y'all tonight because it has really changed the way that we do business as our team. So the segment tonight is called Working with the Workers, and it's going from that direct distributor position, so the fresh HLPer, to the 2000 plus, and kind of what that looks like, how we're going to most effectively have conversations so that we know we're spending our time well spent. We don't want to be dragging people along. We don't want to be forcing things that aren't really there. And I can tell you, and I'll expand more on this after the call, but this whole concept came completely to fruition today for me and my team. And it was a different feeling because it's not something we typically would have done, but we didn't force what we wanted to happen. We took a step back and we realized that if we just give it one more month, it'll be much stronger. And so I want y'all to watch this and just kind of take in the words and the phrases and stuff, and then we'll chat more after it's over. Let me pull up my screen real quick.
Today I'm going to be talking to you.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, my name is Nicole Fletcher and I am a National Marketing Director with the Juice Plus Company. Today I'm going to be talking to you about working with the workers and what it looks like to take a new direct distributor to the 2000 plus position and beyond. So first, I just want to lay a little scenario out for you and see if you can relate. Have you ever had someone join this opportunity really excited? They share with a family member, a friend, they get their healthy living plan, mission accomplished, right? So they take a big deep breath in, they exhale out, they don't ever inhale again. Somewhere something gets lost in translation, and this is a crucial time to begin next step thinking strategies. We have to push for possibility and go beyond meeting people where they are at, moving into what's possible. Remember, people can't tell us what they want if they don't know what they can have. So it is our job to create a vision for them. So with that being said, we are still going to work with the workers. We are going to have a conversation with this new direct distributor and see if they're ready to move forward. If they aren't, we're going to love them where they're at. That's okay. But if they are, we are going to dive right in and schedule either a face-to-face or a Zoom meeting so that we can have some conversations about these next step thinking strategies. The first thing we want to do upon having this meeting is just show them what got them there in the first place. They named their 5. They achieved their first promotion and celebrate that. But then let's put a pen to paper and start to create a memory jogger for them to work from as they continue to step outside of their comfort zone and share more about Juice Plus with others. We want them to start potential dream teamers because remember, with the 2000 plus, we're moving into the mindset of team. We want to send them to mission-driven model and go over the resources there. This is a duplicatable system that can really become a foundation as they start to grow their team and share with others. We want to make sure that they know what's on here, where to find it, and how to use it. By going to the building your customer base section, you're able to see places for who to share with, how to share with them, and what that looks like. And so as they create this memory jogger, it's really going to help them brainstorm. We also want to encourage them to keep their pipeline full. Has anyone ever heard the phrases, I'm not a salesperson, or I don't want to be pushy? By encouraging this new direct distributor to keep their pipeline full, we're helping to ensure that they never become the thing they said they didn't want to be. If they don't want to be salesy or pushy, we don't want to work from a place of desperation. And that's what happens when our pipeline is scarce. Create abundance. Have so many conversations in that pipeline that there's an ease about sharing with others. So how will we encourage the pipeline to get full? We're going to schedule 3 events on their calendar as soon as possible. Within the 30 days that we get them in this opportunity, we want 3 events down, and we want to ask them what resonates with them. Is it Facebook parties, salad in a jar parties, soup swaps, wine and wellness? There are so many possibilities, but what is it that excites them? Teach them how to invite, how to follow up, and get those scheduled. We also want to create daily healthy habits. 2 reach outs per day at a minimum. If they can do more, and that's a good rhythm for them, encourage more. Maybe 2 belief building activities a day early on. This will help them create a bulletproof belief so that when resistance pops up, they can move right on through. So what do these belief building activities look like? It could be something as simple as product and business videos on mission-driven model. Maybe it's connecting them through Boxer to sidelines and uplines and downlines and people who are going to support them through this journey. Maybe it's connecting them on Facebook with people who are living out this mission every single day so they can be inspired and they can see the bigger vision. This can look like a lot of different things, but it's really crucial to help build that bulletproof belief. And as we shift into the mindset of team, we want to make sure that we coach our new direct distributor on what that looks like. Encourage them to listen as they have conversations, as they do their daily reach outs for opportunities to share this mission. Encourage them to never assume that someone wouldn't want to be a part of what we're doing. People come into this opportunity for lots of reasons. Maybe it's fun, maybe fulfillment, maybe finances. Sometimes it's not so obvious. So we want to share the mission and let them decide. We also want to encourage anybody to come into this opportunity to be ready and willing to go for the healthy living plan. If they aren't ready to do that, then we can let them be a preferred customer because we want them to have a piece of the pie, that positive income experience. And by making sure that they're ready to share with a couple friends and family members, and they're going to complete their healthy living plan, we can ensure that that's going to happen. We don't sign people up simply for bonuses and promotions anymore. Dealers are going to be a thing of the past if we can help it, because we want to create stability underneath them and a foundation that's strong. And if we're signing up people for the sake of promotions, we're not creating long-term success. So let's chat about possibility really quickly. With this new 605 concept and the idea that there is no such thing as a dealer, we know that as people come into this opportunity, they are ready to share and will finish their healthy living plan relatively quickly. In doing that, we can assume that most of the 60-day window for their 2000 plus is still available. And so upon having this meeting, and we talk about the possibility of what they could do within 30 days, what if we laid out the idea that they could finish this 2000 plus a little faster? What might that look like? There's grace in this plan. There's a million different scenarios that could play out. But what if we just taught them simply to shoot for 12 households a month going into the system? This can be 12 households between them and new distributors coming on board. But together, if they work with those 12 households and get those into the system, they are creating a pipeline that is full. They are creating opportunities for referrals, and they will be going beyond the 2000 plus very quickly. This also sets them up for their success in the future for getting qualified and other promotions as well, because we know that there's going to be an abundance of conversations happening. So I want to leave you with this quote. Jim Rohn says, motivation is what gets us started. Habit is what keeps us going. Stress the daily habits, the reach outs, the belief building activities, working through the memory jogger. By creating these healthy daily habits, we are ensuring that there is a full pipeline and there is going to be long-term success as we have an abundance mentality over scarcity. Thank you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Fabulous. Okay, so Nicole, you kind of, I love the way you started this video talking about the difference between scarcity versus an abundant mentality. And you hit it right on the nail when you said that we become the cliche. What does that look like in everyday life? If somebody only has a couple people on their memory jogger list, what does that scarcity sound like in a day-to-day conversation? What does that look like?
Okay, I'm frozen on my end. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So what I think, when I think about scarcity, I really think about some of my early years with this company, because there were plenty of times that I was every single month at the end of the month, I was trying to push for sales. You know, I was like going back to people, and it felt so wrong. It felt very pushy. It felt very inauthentic. And I feel like when you start to work from that place, other negative things start to pop up, like fear, the fear of rejection. You know, we start to just feel like nothing is happening naturally, because it's not. And it truly is a drain, not only for you, but for all of the people that you're trying to reach out to. And so to me, it just starts to feel very heavy, and it feels very hard. And so it's just a cycle you don't want to create. You don't want that for your team. You want them to be encouraged and feel good about it. So that's why I think that abundance mentality is so important.
Right. So you're not attached to 3 or 4 people getting on product. You're spreading the good news to so many people, and you know that some of that will pop, and they'll come to you.
Right. Yes. And what I think happens is when you have so many conversations going on, stuff just starts showing up. And I don't even feel like I have like a set number of reach outs now anymore. It's just a natural thing that happens through my day-to-day life. But every single month, orders are coming in because people see me living the mission. They know I'm sharing. It's just not like this. It's not to say I don't have a daily method or a monthly method of things. It's just that you don't have to limit yourself to just a list. Like, be open to the idea of things happening in your everyday life where you can just openly share.
Right. I think it's a nice blend of both.
Right.
You've got the list, and everybody just know that on missiondrivenmodel.info, all right, under Build Your Customers, there you're going to find your memory jogger list. Go get it, print it out. We're looking at a new month. Okay, get yourself organized, put your business hat on. But then also know that, you know, you do this business as you go out of the house. You do this business as you go out of the house to live life. You know, Jackie Beavers, Kurt Beavers' mother, used to say, you know, if your nail technician is not on Juice Plus, get yourself another nail technician. If your dry cleaner is not on Juice Plus, get yourself another dry cleaner. You see where she was going with that? You do this business as you go out of your house. So you need to wear both. Here's the deal. And your antenna is always up. Okay, Nicole, you said something else that really resonated with me. And I've said it before. You can't ask people what they want until they know what's possible. What does that look like in a conversation for you? You're talking to moms out there. What does that look like?
I mean, I think you always show them the bigger picture and let them decide. And so sometimes I think we hold back. We offer the discount. That's what we had done in the past. And really, we're doing nobody any favors by doing that. So we have to be open to telling them, like, let's push for getting you to stay home with your kids. Or what about being able to contribute to your family financially without ever having to leave your home? Or how about, sending your kids off to college and not having the debt whenever they go? And so just thinking big picture, thinking long term, not that short term, discount, immediate satisfaction, because that isn't something that will set them up for success and future things. So I really think it's just kind of, tell them the short-term goal, so the HLP or the 2,000 plus, but then you always want to expand on what that bigger picture is going to look like, where this is going to lead them, and let Juice Plus be the vehicle for that.
I love the shift in conversation that we're moved away from saving a few dollars to actually earning an income. Boy, if that's not two different levels of awareness about what this could be. So that's so engaging. I remember the day not too long ago where we just assumed that it would take 30 days to wrap up an HLP. And that has changed, hasn't it? We're saying HLP in how long now, Nicole?
A day, maybe a few days. A lot of times people come in and their HLP is already wrapped up, simply because we're teaching them to share before they ever go into the system. And so that's creating these quality distributors, this quality income experience that we're talking about, that positive income experience, so that they do see that bigger vision. They automatically come in and they're being celebrated by this community, and that feels good. And so all of a sudden they want to know what's next and how to get there.
It's so exciting to know, because I think Jamie talked about this last week, that, you set them up for success because they've already got their orders in place. I know Sherry Roberts, who's on with us tonight, just did this too. The orders were there, ready to run. Then the distributor app goes in, boom, new rep, HLPs, same day, the application goes in. Now you do have time to wrap up the 2,000 plus. And this person now is not saving a few dollars. This person is going to earn, like $230, $250? What an incredible paycheck experience. I'm just so glad that we're wearing our hats this way. It's just so very exciting. All right, Nicole, I'm just so impressed with the work that you've done. And guys, you just can't even begin to imagine what kind of day Nicole Fletcher has had. How many of you are just burning it at both ends today because it was qualifiers day? Show of hands. Yeah, it was such a powerful day. So I can't wait in Anaheim. Hey, we still got time, guys. There's great flights into Anaheim. Join us in Anaheim. We're going to have a lot of celebrating. Please sign up for the team luncheon. Okay, the team up luncheon is going to be phenomenal. You're not going to want to miss it. Please sign up. And see you next week when Holly Morris is going to wrap this up so that you can own your piece of the pie. Thanks, everybody.